So today I'm going to be replacing this 2017 Armada Headlight. So it's got 4 brackets, 1, 2, 3, 4 on the sides. So there's 2 right here, 1, 2, 3, and then 4 up here. And I believe this grill comes off. There's little latches, those gray tabs. Pretty sure you just push those down or pull them up, and it unsnaps from the bumper. And I already undid all the little snaps up here. Hopefully I can get this grill out without having to take the whole entire bumper off. Be nice. And then try to access this light, this little bracket right here, from the back side. Hopefully it's not flush with this bumper and I can get a ratchet or something up in there. This is inside the bumper. This is the Fender Flare right here. I'm literally just, there's this little notch right here on this side that holds it in. And I was just squeezing it, pulling on the outside of the fender, and so it just pulled through. So you get the first 1, 2, 3, 4 clips by going underneath here, right behind the fog light. There's a big open space and you can squeeze each tab. You get each, and it has these little 2 pop tabs that just pop into place and pop right back out. So I had to move it inside the garage portion of it, because I can't fit it in completely because of the boat. But it's about 35 degrees and wet and very humid, so it's bone chilling. So I got these 2 heaters to try to keep myself warm. So next thing I'm going to do is move all the bottom bolts to the bumper. So it has 2 more star bits. I believe those. Okay. So that bolt fastens the bumper to this metal quarter panel right here. It's right up on in there. Right there. So you just got to get this inner wheel well out, or at least like pushed out of the way, so I can get a bolt up in there. I can get my drill up in there. I believe it's 10 millimeter. I'm gonna go and get it. You can gently pull on this plastic. It just pops these little tabs out of their little housing, I guess. And you want to be really careful with this because these are all our tabs and you don't want to break any of it. So the grill has a pop tab up here. And each one of these tabs down here, you can put your hand underneath it and press the little tab that sticks down. Meanwhile, a little here. Pop tab right there. The whole grill will pop off. I just gotta get the last tab that is underneath behind the fog light. Right there, if you can see it. Just gotta get that last tab, and it'll pop out.
Man, it's so cold.
Yeah, that was way too harder than it should have been. So you pull this, you press this down, and it disengages it. There is the guard. There we go. That's where that bolt is. So I pulled all the tabs out. Didn't really need to pull all of them out. You can see how this headlight just slides out now. I can get up there and disconnect everything. Put this new one in. Here's the side bolt. The bumper bolts on right here. Goes up in this slot right here. Reality, you can get to this bolt without taking the bumper off. But with this little lip, you're going to have to pull the bumper out a little bit to get the headlight out. So I guess it is necessary to pull the bumper almost off. There's this bolt right here. You can come from the top once you take the grill out, which in reality was not hard to take the grill out, but it took me a while to figure it out. I didn't want to break it. I believe it was right. Maybe it was I don't know. It's got that. Those clips, and I guess those goes into the headlights. The two clips right here. That clips into the headlight, and it's what really holds it in there. And these right here, you can push underneath it and pop a little tab. That's on the back of these. You can just put your hand up in there and it pop that up. And go along and just pull it as you go. This thing was a sucker. This thing was a little difficult to get off. I mean, now that I got it off, it won't be hard to put it or take it off anymore, but So there it is. Everything's plugged back in. I'm going to test it real quick. Make sure everything works well. Both HIDs, halogens are on. Now I'm going to test the blinkers. The headlight's back in place, and I'm about to completely install it again. So this thing was a little difficult, to be honest. These new 2017s, there are not many videos on these things. So I'm hoping this helps people out a little bit. I broke a few tabs. I broke 2 tabs on that side, which I honestly didn't even need to take off. But now that I know that, but I feel like I did a decent job figuring out everything out on my own without breaking too much stuff. So let's put this thing back together. So I got the headlight installed. After a little while of trying to figure out how to get this bumper and grill off, finally got it off. And it looks good.